Hey, what's going on, everyone? It is Eric with SweetSpotDFS. We are going to be going over a website video today. I'll throw it up on the screen. I am building a website because I want to add all the data that I cover and all these Tuesday strategy videos onto a website so you all can access everything that I have. And I also want to put everything that I have at a more convenient location where I get to enjoy it and you guys get to enjoy it. So that's what this the stream's all about. We're going to be going over the website. We've been updating the database as well as trying to write reports, but we aren't quite skilled enough to write the reports that we want to show. I wish I would have had more I guess I wish I would have researched it a little bit more before going on here, but there are things to update on the website anyway, so that's what we're going to be doing. This is a hangout stream. Anyone that comes in here, it's also an opportunity for you guys to get more entries into the giveaway that I'm going to throw up on the screen. So just a reminder, if you are subscribed to the channel and you comment while you are here, leave any kind of comments that you would like, you will get entries into the giveaway. So I do a weekly giveaway every Tuesday. That's worth $5. If you comment here, you'll just get one additional free entry, and that actually reminds me I should bring that up and put it over there for whenever I do roll calls, because when I do roll calls, you can get additional free entries that way. So that is all available to you. Again, just comment anywhere, whether it's the replay, if you're watching this on replay, or if you're watching this live, just leave something. You get a free entry into the giveaway. And then at the first Tuesday of the new month, I do a monthly giveaway that's worth $100. We didn't reach our sub goal this last Tuesday, but last Tuesday we gained like 6 new subscribers, so now we're over our sub goal. You see that over there? We're at 651 out of 650. That means I will be giving $100 away next month. No matter what, we'll be giving away $100. For every 10 subscribers over that goal, I will add $10. So we are at 651. If we can get to 660 subscribers by the end of the month, I will give away $110, and it'll continue to go on from there. So quite honestly, we can up this to, I mean, as many dollars as you want, depending on how many new subscribers show up. What's going on, AJ? So AJ will get a free entry into this giveaway just by talking. So yeah, it's my way of rewarding you for rewarding me. I can throw it on the screen right now. I have subscriber information right here. So we did all these roll calls during the API DFS strategy video. I should put strategy in there. And that was Tuesday night, where we went 4 hours and 40 minutes. It was nuts. It was a long time. So you just showing up like AJ just did, we'll get another entry. I'll do a roll call here somewhere in the near future for this video. But what's going on, AJ? How are you doing? How are your contests? I'm checking mine out right now. Not bad. Contests like, or tournaments like the API, where scoring is so difficult and you have such an elite field, everything is so bunched. Like 0.5 points can bump you down a leaderboard by like 30 to 40 positions. And if you're down like 3 points, you could really be you can go from like top 10 to outside top 100. It's very interesting, but of course that will all even out. It'll all normalize by the end of the week. Anyways, let's go ahead. Let's look at the website, what it looks like right now. This is our homepage. There are other things that I need to do to update this. Let's just go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna bring this down so you guys can see it just a little bit better. I'll go like this. So you guys can see the full everything that I'm doing. There you go. Now you get the whole experience that I do. So I'm gonna go right away, and what I'm going to add, I think if I just go social media, this is kind of the cool thing about, nope, that's not what I want. So I can search for widgets over here. Icons, social icons, there we go. Where do I add this? We do not want it right there. Why did it go there? Want it up here. So social icons is the widget. This is kind of cool. All you got to do is click and drag. That's what like these, some of these, this is called Elementor of what I'm doing. I just click and drag. It's super nifty. I can right click and delete what was originally there. And then what I'm going to want to do here is make this smaller. I don't want those icons to be as big as they are, but it's exactly what I want. Okay, so I can figure out sizing right here. Spacing, okay. So we're at 6. Let's see, I want it like right there. Color, official color, let's customize that color. Primary. Can we make them white? How about black? Black, and then maybe I make like if I can add a shadow to them. Ooh, maybe I just keep it like that. That looks pretty sharp. Interesting. Shape rounded. Yeah, we could do rounded. That's fine. I like that already. I want to make them bigger, but I don't want to make those buttons bigger, because if I bring this back to being white, or how about this? We'll make them red. So make them red. Those boxes are so huge. Jeez. Okay, there we go. Perfect. The padding is where we needed to update. So that's perfect. I don't want the red. The primary color. Actually, I can just do this. Oh no, it went back to just being normal. Let's go black. Perfect. Now I can make them just a little bit bigger. 20? Actually, that's pretty good. 20, and then we want to right justify this. Right here, alignment. Okay, so that's way over there in the boonies. Let's move it in just slightly. I don't need these to be that wide. Like this is dynamic, so it'll update. You see how it gets smaller? I don't want that. I think I can change that with this one. Go layout, full width. We don't need full width. Keep it boxed. I think that's what this one is. Is this one boxed as well? It is. Perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, we love that. So no matter how skinny I get it, it does go in just slightly. Interesting. I wonder why it's different. Hmm. So interesting. So that's way out there. But this isn't further out. I wonder why that is. That's 12 plus 5365 plus 33. That's 98. I don't know. Is that 100%? It all equal out to be 100. What's this one then? Column width. There is none. I'll just go 50-50. 50. I think this one should just automatically be 50. I can get over there without it being weird. Yeah, 50 and 50. Okay. Does that then keep everything perfect? Oh, yeah. It's close enough. This is kind of the stuff I get stuck on. I just wonder why it does that. I wonder if it's because this is so, it's like encapsulates the whole thing. Maybe if I change this to like 40%, I think this just automatically updates this. So that's 40, 47, and then 12, and that's fine. I also don't need this to be as big as it is. I'm cool with that being right there and then left aligning it. Don't know why it's not left aligned. Okay. Let's see, what does that look like when we stretch it? Perfect. Yeah, it's all right. I see why I kept it the way I did. I don't want it left aligned because when it gets to like cell phone size, I want it to be right in the middle, like where it is. I need to change that hamburger though. That looks gross. Damn it. AJ, what's going on? Let's see. What do you have to say? Rainmakers, I'm in top 500. My other lineups, I'm like 7K place. Not great. We got some good Rainmakers things going on. Just mad because I always pick Lauer. I was like, of course, bro. Nap killed my other lineup. What's going on, Lombardi Lee? Yeah, so I was updating my lineups yesterday. And a lot of times before I build lineups, I want to double check that no one's injured or anything like that, because I will do like a mass update. And since the tournament is in Florida, I'm not waking up that early to change. Oh, I still have the welcome or the Arnold Palmer Invitational thing still up. Let's actually, you know what? I don't even really think it matters if I update that at this point in time, but we can update it on the fly. What I was getting at is I'm not waking up early enough to look at my lineups prior to lineup lock. I think I would have to get up at like 5:36 or something like that just to like be on time for making those updates. And it's like, I'm not doing that. There's no way. I mean, I would have to wake up at 4:30 just to make sure that that I you know, make valuable lineups prior to, and it's just, that was never gonna happen. So, anyways, long story short, what I'm trying to get to is saw Hideki had questionable next to him with a bad back. I also had been reading and listening that during the Pro-Am Wednesday, Hideki was favoring his hip. So it's like, okay, well, there's enough going on that I do not want to mess around with Hideki. And Hideki was in 2 of my Rainmakers lineups, which I guess in retrospect, it doesn't really matter with Rainmakers because you're not really losing out on any money. You know, like you're just entering contests and that's it. Like it doesn't really cost anything. So I should have kept my Hideki lineups in there, but just didn't. So I kind of lost out on the good finish from Hideki. Now he still was favoring his back and anything's possible. If he has a bad round tomorrow, he could just withdraw. So this is definitely still on the table, but we shall see. Okay, so since going back to my website here, since I really don't want to update anything, I'm just gonna hit Control Z a bunch of times because that will update everything back to where it was. Actually, I think we go back into here, make this 50. And that one can stay at 50 as well. Yep. And now we'll make my update this way. That's fine. I'm not going to get super picky. I don't want to spend too much time on being super perfect on this. So one thing I actually don't like is the fact that this is over a little bit and this is not. Oh, it's just how it's centered. Never mind. Still don't like that. I still want this to be the same as over here. I think what I'm going to do is probably right align this. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now I think I probably like it a little bit better. Yeah, probably. But I can still make this smaller. There we go. There. Yeah, I'm cool with that. That looks better. So we'll hit update. Okay, so I think everything is fine. I don't know what I really want to put up here. There's no address that I care to give away. I was thinking about putting some other things up here. Okay. Let's just do something like this. I don't know exactly what I'm going to have up here, but Oh, Jesus. I am so confused. So it's 33.33. Can we just make this like a flat number? Just do like 56. It's 33. It's 33, 56. I still want this to be 10. 56, 30, 33. What? 33 plus 56 is 89 plus 10 is 99. Okay? Why can't this be bigger? There's some buffer that I'm not okay, there is. Okay, that's why this is so weird. Oh, but it's top and bottom, not left and right. That makes no sense to me, man. No sense to me. 33. 57. My math tells me that's 90. This is 9.304. Why? 9.304. There are no padding, nothing. What the? And you, why is this so weird? It's 50 and 50. Okay. No padding here on the whole thing. Man, this stuff is so just touchy. Width 1086. Is that the reason why it's so different? Okay, that is the reason why it's so different. Okay, I like that. It's just a little off though. Actually, what is this one? Full width. It just says boxed. But I can also set it. Okay. That is why. Look at us being smart, figuring things out. We just go to 1200. I think that's just an easy number to do. I like it. 1200, right? Okay. Easy peasy. Again, we're gonna update this to be just something else. Like, doesn't really matter right now what it is. Could make that go even further out. I could get it all the way out here. Yeah, I mean 1200's fine. That's fine. We'll update that. We're cool with that. What's happening, everyone? Okay. What else do I want to do to the header. I wanted the links. Links are fine. I guess we can update those. Can add Instagram, I think. Icon library. I was just about to say, I'm so surprised Instagram's not one of them, but it is. There we go. I don't have a SweetSpotDFS Facebook, but we have those three. Let's see, what other icons do we have? YouTube, 500px, envelope, link. Ooh, envelope for like emails, I imagine. Probably something I want to add eventually. Spotify, no. GitHub, no. Don't have a Flickr or a Dribble or a Behance. I think that's all that I have. Just remove that and keep it right here. I'll hit update. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. Those that are in the chat, what's going on, man? What is going on? You guys want roll call? Let me know you're here. Just say here. I'll get you an additional entry into the giveaway. Just curious who's all out there. Let me know. Come back to that. Let's see, where's my other browser? Okay. So each of these buttons is going to have a URL, and we'll get to test that out. So here, and just go Twitter, paste that link in there. Update. So if I update this, this is how it looked before. Now we refresh. You just click on the Twitter button. Boom. SweetSpotDFS shows up. Pretty cool, huh? One thing I do want to do though is I want when you hover over this to glow. So I think we can do that. We can go style or advanced. Should be a hover. It all looks, oh, we could space it just a little bit more. Like that, that's fine. Icon hover, there we go. Hover animation. Is there a glow? There's grow. I don't care for that. Let's see, shrink, pulse, pulse grow, pulse shrink, push, pop, bounce in, bounce out, rotate, grow, rotate, hang, skew, skew forward, wobble, 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 buzz, buzz out. Well, we do grow. Yeah, I think that's fine. If it grows, you're not really going to see it. So if I update it and I go to this site and then I refresh, this is what this is what the, well, my version of it looks like. If I go on to it, yeah, that looks good. That is a-okay. Icon hover. Hover animation. Sure. Secondary color, primary color. I don't want to change the colors. I would like to have access to how big it highlights or whatever. Actually, you know what? I think what I could do is this. So then when you hover over it, it just turns red. That makes way more sense. Yeah. There we go. Lombardi and AJ, I see you guys. What do you guys like on websites? Links are always nice. Here's the other plan that I intend on doing. So for this little guy right here, it says home, about, services, and contact. Basically, I would want a homepage, just, you know, with everything on that homepage that's important. I also want, I don't care. I mean, an about page is fine. I like that. That's great. I don't mind an about page. That services, I think, is going to turn into tools. And contact, I'm cool with that. Just saying contact. And when there are tools, what I'd want this to do is actually have another drop down. So primary menu, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Hover's fine. Style. I wonder how I change that. Let's see here. We go to menu. I'm gonna put a WordPress menu right there. Let's see, what can I do with this menu that I can't do with the menu above? Don't worry, I'm gonna delete one of these. I'm just putting it down just to see. Ooh, drop down. On the desktop, this will affect the sub menu on mobile, or affect the sub menu. On mobile, this will affect the entire menu. Okay, it's not exactly what I want. Toggle button. You know what? I think I have to go behind the scenes to the menu, and one of the menu items will be a menu. Let's see if that is the case. Actually, I don't know if I want to do that right now. But one of the things that I do need to clean up, let's see what it looks like with hamburgers. Oh, that looks so much better. That doesn't though. Okay. This is fine. We can delete this. Do want to figure out the hamburger thing. Like, this looks great. I'm happy with all of this right here. So on tablet, so you can see the background. Don't worry about the background. That's kind of just whatever. But this would be tablet. Right when it gets to here, this will disappear from your guys' view, and you will only see the header. which I don't know why it's like that small. Doesn't really matter because it doesn't change. Okay. Duly noted. You know what I can do though? I'm out. Go down here to responsive mode, switch it to tablet. I don't even have to change anything. This looks wonderful. I love this. This looks so good. And then go to cell phone mode. This not so much. I have no idea what the hell this is. Column width. Yes, 100 please. Wonderful. Style. Advanced. Come on. Where's the alignment? There we go. Horizontal alignment. Center. I think that looks like it's in the center. I mean, it's difficult to tell. It almost feels like it should be more left because of what SweetSpotDFS looks like. I'm okay with that. Is that in the middle? I cannot tell. Hover. It's left 135. That can be 0. We do not need the margin to be like that. We can go like this, link it all, and then delete. And we don't have to worry about that. Style. It's fine. Layout, that's fine. I want right in the center, man. Oh, you know what? You know what? I gotta do it this way. Go into this one. Go to content. It says justified. We want center. That doesn't change it. Really? I do not want it right there, that's for sure. Why are you like this? Huh. I don't think I want it way over there. Why is it over there? That shit just bothers the hell out of me. Left? Doesn't even change. That doesn't change. Center? Oh my goodness. I just clicked it away. Stupid. Oh no, I didn't click it away. I moved it. What's this? 401? Nothing. It's nothing. Trying to get this. So this is called a hamburger menu. This little you see the 3 lines stacked on top of each other. It's called a hamburger menu, and I'm trying to get it right in the middle. Damn it! Sorry, I have not been paying attention to chat. Eric, did you pick Lowry? I have Lowry in a couple of my lineups. I've got a couple good lineups with Lowry in it. I saw his name. I remember you said it was a scrambler's course, and I was like, duh. I have him in a couple lineups. I wasn't very you couldn't really sell me on Lowry this week. Oh my god. So I can go left or right. I can't go to the middle. This says middle and this says left. This says top. Okay. All right. Let's see. Can I just change that then? No. God, I hate it being on the left or the right side. That's so stupid. I do feel like the leaderboard will be very difficult tomorrow. Well, the leaderboard's going to be different. That's for certain. Yeah. Get in the middle, man. Center. Does 1,000 do nothing? Does nothing. So that would be normal. That'd be middle. And when you click on it, it's that little number. All right, I guess that's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to finagle it that way. And I'm okay with that. Okay, cool. Daniel Bold, what's up, man? Another rough day. Can you hear me? There you go. My OBS disconnected. Who are the remind me, who are the guys that you were anchoring your lineups around? I think we're gonna disconnect again. My stuff's going through issues. Okay. So I will be updating this to do something. It's not going to stick like that. I like the icons up here. Let's click on the YouTube channel. Copy this, put this over here, update, and show you what the actual website looks like. Refresh it. Hit the YouTube button. Wow. Perfect. Look at that. YouTube's updated. Twitter's updated. Bet you guys didn't know, but I do have an Instagram. Not really active on it, but got one. And there you go. All updated. I like how I do like how that highlights red when you click over them. Not everything highlights red, so that's cool. Okay. Now we got those little things covered. I'm glad that I updated those. I have no idea what I'm going to do over here just yet. There'll be something. Maybe it'll be like an email me button or whatever that'll open up your email with my email address in it. So you can just click on that button and you can just email me quickly. What's difficult is everything else I don't really have a lot of things that I need to update. Like contact information. Like if I click that contact page, or actually, we just hit the back button, go back to here and then go to the contact page and edit. There isn't much that I need to do with, you know what, I could update the footer. So this is kind of just an eyesore. Contact us. I don't even know what the hell. There's so many different pieces, and then there's a white border behind this. Is that what I'm seeing? Background, normal, classic. Okay, but there's still a image. That's why. Delete. Oh no, that's not a delete. Get rid of it. It's ugly. No. Is this just supposed to be a picture behind here, I wonder? Image? Do we care about an image? It must be the... Yeah, that's probably what it is. I'm just gonna keep it like this for now, because I don't know. I just didn't want the whole thing to be white, because that was an eyesore. Mr. Bold, okay. Mine were Scheffler and Fitzpatrick. I mean, that's not really gonna hurt you all that much. Oberg, Grillo, and Zalatoris. What did Grillo do? I wasn't really paying attention to Grillo. Oh, 3 under for Grillo. That's solid. Oberg, I'm not quite sure what he did. I know he wasn't playing. I mean, he was like even par or something like that. Oh, finished +1. Ick. You want to know who else finished +1? Webb Simpson. That's a lot of birdies by Oberg, though. Lots of birdies. That's cool. I mean, that's really good for DFS scoring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 birdies. Damn. Today was like, if you picked lower salary guys, you did well. I mean, hey, Oberg's result right now doesn't look great, but he has you 6 birdies. If he wants to make the cut tomorrow, he's gonna have to get more birdies. So that's only gonna push, it's only gonna press him to do more. Oh my god, dude. Fish food and shark bait, or shark plays and fish food. I don't know if you saw like that post by, I don't know, but it is hilarious to see what the fish, who the fish are considered versus who are the sharps. Like SHARP as in Paul, the sharps. The sharps are just contrarian players. That's all that is, that are in the high stakes money. And they were all on Sungjae, Tom Kim, Can't Lay Over, Rory, and Scheffler. Who else? I was mostly those, and then they were like, fish food is like Minwoo Lee, who finished what, -2, or did he finish -3? He finished -3. He was one. I think Scotty and Rory were in the fish food stuff. Like all your projected high owned players. That stuff is so stupid. I mean, Rory finished +1. That wasn't super good, but you're right. He couldn't putt. Scheffler couldn't putt. I mean, Scheffler's putting looked worse than Rory's putting. Rory just misread greens. Scheffler could not hit anything. Hideyama doesn't look like he's gonna be defending his championship. Svensson, holy moly! I'm glad I didn't play any of him. Nikolai is kind of disappointed. +5. That sucks. Oh, Fitzpatrick is +2. Siwoo, Ricky, Zaynhout, Matthew Pavon. I thought he would have played better. But guess what? They're all capable of making the cut. They all can get within 10. They're already within 10 shots. They can still keep that pace. I mean, I bet you by the end of day tomorrow, it's going to be -8. Well, Lowry will be going out early, so maybe he'll get to -10. So we need golfers to get to even or better. Nap unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, I was listening to the broadcast and they were talking about how fatigue is gonna settle in at some point in time, and I have to firmly believe that or agree with that. Anyways, let's see here. What are we trying to accomplish? This all looks good. Service type, we'd probably want to change that. Label service type. Service type. I don't really care for phone and number, or phone number or service type. Just do that. There we go. Yeah, way better. Your name, your email, and your message. Client testimonials. That footer is a bit obnoxious. Oh, yeah, we can save that. That's fine. I had Knapp and Pavon in one lineup. All right, so this one, guess what all we have to do for this? I mean, this looks kind of cool, but this is my footer. I don't want my footer to be that huge. I like small footers like this. And I would much rather have that background be black. Now. Cool. Let's update this. Site logo, that's cool. Can we make the site logo bigger? We have more icons down here. That's cool. I like that. We can have icons down here. So there'll be icons up there. So it's inside there. Okay. Okay. We can figure that one out. Style. Image position. Yeah, no, that's good. Ooh, on the top? Sure. That image. Oh, yes, please. Order type? Yeah, no. Oh, here it is. Oh, that feels so much better. There we go. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll put a different... Ooh, yeah. Okay, no. We're going to put a different logo down here. Let's choose this one. Yeah. Come on. Oh, absolutely. Full is fine. I don't mind that. Except for, like, I don't want it to be that huge. Like that. Image position. I'd rather just be on the left. Yeah, that looks way better. These will be reports, like course history, recent form, the bucket system, stuff like that. That'll all be report names here. I can do the quick links, no issue. Get in touch. I will probably update that. We'll figure it out. Yeah, dude, that looks sweet, doesn't it? It's so sharp. Like, so I had a hell of a time with the logo creator that I worked with. Here, I'll let you in on a little secret. So I use this application. It is called paint.net, and it has everything I need. I do not need Adobe. I do not need to get like super like crazy with it, and I don't have the time to learn it. So I have a whole folder full of my logos. I can show you the genesis of logos. I have archived logos from 2019. You want to see the old? Oh my god, these are so good. If you go back to my very, very old podcast, here you go. The S the S's were they were the SS logo from Chevrolet. And then the in between, I'll always remember this. I'll always know this font because it stuck out to me, and now I see it everywhere. It's called Copperplate Gothic. So if I go to like 96, you'll see. Let's move it down like this. See that? I hated the S's, so I changed the S's. God, this is the old school logo. And then I was trying to find my first circle badge logo because I knew I like circle badges. That's your old SS. And then I think, oh no, this is just a different logo, but the SS reminded me of the old Sweet Spot logo. But you see how, like, the center of this logo is here, and do you see how, like, the D and the F, they're over on this side? The S's are like perfect, but DFS not so much. But this is the only way to make the DFS look like it's right underneath the SS. Hated it. And then I was trying to, man, my earliest implementations or just drawings of trying to get that crosshairs in there. That's what that looked like. God, those are so old. Let's see, 2021. There we go. This is like, this logo alone took me. So this was kind of easier. This is when I created, this is when I basically created my own font. I created a font based off of these S's, and these S's are basically the cleanest version of the Chevy SS logo. So I wanted to create a font that went with that, and I spent so much time trying to soften these edges. You can see that it's inconsistent, but I did my hardest. Like, I literally, each of these letters is built off of an S. Each of these letters is built off of an S. Even this W is built off of an S. Basically what I ended up doing was let's do this. I'll show you. Let's do, nope. Do that. Copy it. Paste it. So if I bring this up, you see how it lines up perfectly? Well, pretty much perfectly. There's probably some things I did with it, but every letter is an S. Comes from this S. Every letter, dude. Every letter. I counted, or not so much counted, but I kept track of how long this logo took me. 14 hours to create all these letters by myself. 14. Total of 14 hours. But I loved it. When I look at this, I like this despite how just simple it looks. But I love sharp lettering. I like sharpness. I like simplicity. There was that, and then I built that into what you see on the website right now that I'm showing you. So it was this one and this one. I obviously put all those S's together, or I put that. So basically what I did with that last logo that I just had open, I took all of these letters. I can show you how I did it. So basically, I'm going to take the little magic tool here, hold down the control button. So I would go like this. Actually, let's build a new one. Let's make it like, what, 2100 by 200? And then just go ahead and delete this. Make it completely empty. Copy that again, hit paste. No. That's not what we want. I copied the empty. Go to this page. And boom. So basically I would do this. Come back down here. Select the S, the P, the O, the T. I can zoom in for you guys so you can see. Copy that. Go back to here. paste that down. Obviously, I don't want them over each other, but what I would want to do is make sure the top and the bottom are on the same page. And then I can just go and click the right arrow, and it just moves it. So now I can just put it there perfectly. So then you get that. And then I did this. The same thing's gonna apply. I can just move it all the way over, but let's save time. So it would look like that, and it's pretty much what you have right there. You see that? Almost exactly the same thing. And then all I did was I kind of found the middle point, and I just cut it. That little sweet there. And then this one was a little different because you have to change the shape before you can move it. So basically I just went all the way over, and you know, you gotta flip it to be, you know, perpendicular with that, and boom. That's essentially what you see right there. That's SweetSpotDFS. And obviously I did that already, and that's what you get for the product. And then you can just change it all over the place. Doesn't matter where it goes, but that was my finished one. And then I asked a logo creator to build me one, and dude, it was so difficult. It took over a year. The guy was extremely lazy. He didn't listen to me. Let me find it. I'll show you even. I saved all this stuff. I have a folder named Logo Hog. That's the guy I went through. And here I saved all the text messages, or all of the Twitter things, because he was at a point where he was about to stiff me, and I'm like, come on, man. So here's the first image. Like, it's not super great. You can't really see anything, but like, this is what he sent me. Like that wiffle ball logo. Basically the font that I provided him, he used. And this was just like a sketch. Wasn't super great. Kind of like turned into this. This looked ugly to me. It's like, come on, man. Like, that's dumb. And so then I started drawing in Paint. Or actually, I gave different crosshair examples of what I would have liked. Like, I wanted to give him the ideas so then he could build me something. So then I built this, like, down here, which I think is kind of cool. Like, I used the T's and then I put like little notches. And I was thinking, even like from a marketing standpoint, think if I had like a white T, but just had those, not notches that stuck out, but you know, the rings around the T's. Like, I could just create SweetSpotDFS tees. I was like, that looks pretty cool. Obviously, this is very basic and rudimentary. So I gave him like other ideas. Like, I was kind of thinking something like that. Like, I mean, like, these are gross looking, don't get me wrong, but I'm trying to give him ideas. Like, hey, here are some sketches. And then he'd come back, or here's something. Oh no, this is what he provided me. He basically took what I did. March 24th, 2022. Basically did what I had already built, and he did clean it up. But it's like, man, I'm looking for something more professional. Like the O's, like, this doesn't look complete, right? And he's supposed to be sending me stuff complete, or what he likes or whatever. I don't even remember, what did I send him afterwards? Not sure why it takes so long to provide me a cleanup version of what I sent you. It's clear I'm not a priority. What you just sent me takes you all of 2 hours to complete, if even that. I've waited weeks to get an update from you. Dude, I was so pissed off. So pissed off. That just bothered me so much. So then I went back to the drawing board and I'm like, okay, I want something like this. Something clean. And then, you know, the little notches that I had, I'm like, okay, let's just remove the notches and just like keep it clear. Let's make sure there's a golf ball behind it. You know, I want it to look kind of like the Target symbol or whatever. And I even like drew dimples on it, which is, you know, whatever. But I'm like, I want it to look like a... So the last two images are supposed to be golf balls, right? Yeah, in a subtle way. And then let's see, where did I get to? Then I'm the one that built these. You know, like I'm telling him, hey, I want it to look like this. I want it to look like this. And then I think he sent me exactly what I sent him. No, this is me. This was me. I added this. So like, I'm going the extra step. And then I even sent him this, which was even a cleaner version. It's like not cartoony or anything like that, but it's still, I mean, it's clip art basically, right? And that was cool. I was cool with clip art. I didn't mind that. That was fine. Yeah, and then I did something like this, where I'm like, I took those T's, and you can kind of see the T's in like a dark circle or whatever, and I was like, ooh, I'm liking this. I'm liking what I'm building. And then my last message to him, hey, I'll have something for you tomorrow, or by tomorrow, I should say. And I'm like, I'm not even sure why you sent me the messages, as you rarely ever lived up to your word. I almost felt compelled to see how long this would go before you reach out to me, but I have a better idea. I'll give you to the end of the month to give me something. If you don't, I'd like a full $200 refund. If you do provide me something that I don't like, I'd like a $150 refund, because the logo that I ended up getting was $200. And he needed everything up front. And oh, by the way, this whole process between me and this person, led to an eventual breakup that I had with an ex-girlfriend. Because I was kind of looking for sympathy or whatever. I don't even remember exactly how it occurred, but I was so pissed off. It pissed me off what she said, and I'm like, you know what? You don't have my back. I don't want to be with you. Yeah, like because like it also kind of resembles like the bottom of a cup, even, you know, like not only is it a crosshair, but it also resembles the bottom of a hole, like a golf hole. And I was cool with that too. Like the more it can look like golf, the better. And then he eventually sent me, we got on a call, I think, and what did he end up sending me? He sent me, I think, these? Yeah, he sent me just a slew of these, which was wonderful. I mean, that looks clean, that looks sharp. I was very happy when all things were said and done. But yeah, I had different, like some of these are actually really good. These are all mine, by the way. These, the ones that I'm going to open up here, these are all my creations. Like there were some real close ones that I liked, that I built myself. Like this is, you know, the T's, by the way, my idea. I just took T's from the online and I colored them in black. And then obviously making a circle with little indentations, that was super simple too. Not indentations, but I, you know, removed the parts of the circle. I mean, that was just me basically taking this tool here and going like this. Just deleting, you know, because you just make a circle with an outline and no fill. So basically, you do something like this. You take your shapes tool, go circle, and it's already there. We'll make the thickness like 10. All right, let's make it 20 so you guys can see it. And then I'll change my color to red and then just draw a circle. Oh, that's cool. I had that update. I still had the... Hold on. Okay. So basically just make a circle like this and cut in between like that. And same with up there. That's essentially all I did to create that crosshair. So like, yeah, this is pretty basic. I took a golf ball. No. What I did was I made individual circles And I just continued, you know, putting the circles next to each other as close as I could. That took forever, but it was fine. And then I softened the color so it looked like, so you can still see a golf ball behind, but like there's brightness that comes from over here. You know, like over here there's brightness. And then you can see the golf ball right there. But I put the tees the opposite direction just because, like, you can kind of see a golf ball in the middle. And I kind of like that, but I'm like, eh. And then I kind of came to like these ones here. Like this one I really liked. Maybe not the tee outline that you can see like right here. If I remove those lines, you can kind of see what they look like. Yeah, you can still see that. I would have cleaned that up, but I really liked this. I just love the notches up here. Like all the notches that are around, that looks like a sniper scope. Because again, the whole play on words is like we're trying to target the optimal. You're trying to hit the sweet spot, which the sweet spot, there's a target. You know, you're trying to hit the perfect spot, and that's going to require you to have a targeting system like a sniper scope. So a lot of things that went into the logo that I had a thought process of. I was trying to create something. I'd seen a cool logo on there that had this like crosshair next to the word or whatever, and I'm like, oh, I like that idea, but then I could never make it look like the DFS was really difficult to, you know, pretty much put like right here. Couldn't do it, just didn't work out. So yeah, that was like the genesis. That's like been like 3-4 years in the making. And then I finally started creating some things that I liked. This was the old way. Like this is like the SweetSpotDFS target the optimal that I end up putting on the sweatshirt came from this, and this was before I'd gotten that logo back from the guy. But yeah, I had all these different ideas. Like, look at this sniper scope. I mean, very cartoony, but it would have worked out for me. It would have worked for me, I should say. Like, there's a couple of these that I liked. Oh, there's the tees that I had. This was like, I like logos like this. Like, you have like a little circle badge with like, you know, words right here. I like that. Here are the golf tees that I grabbed to create my logo. Basically, you just color them in, because like this program does a good job. Like, there are different colors in this wood grain. Like, you see that it's kind of striped, but it will, yeah, that one kind of fucked it up. But it will determine, oh yeah, hey, this looks a lot like the same color that you're doing. And obviously you'd go in and you'd color it up so it looks good. And then basically you can take this shape, use this little tool here, copy it, and then I could go on a different, let's just go like 500 by 500, zoom in, add a layer, and add that T tier layer, and then you can change it to be whatever you want. You can copy and paste it, flip it, copy and paste it, turn it. And then basically you get the genesis of the logo. Simple as that. Yeah, so there's that. And then I just have a ton of templates for the logo in the final logo. Like, I enjoy messing around and creating things like this, like a gradient, you know, doing just fun stuff with the logo. I was trying to think of like a polo and what a good polo would look like. So I was like trying to figure out, you know, if we made this black, but that might be a little too simple. Let's see here. I think that was, okay, hold on. I like that logo there. That's dial up good. Yeah, dude. I like how it changed. My logo is my name on here. I typed it in the generator and this is what I got. So it's been that for 15 years. Hey man, if it works, it works, right? I think that was clean. That's cool how it transformed. Wow, just making those lines makes it pop and it works perfectly. I like how the T's kind of look like the nails. Nail the optimizer. That's funny. Looks like he should be paying you. I know, dude. It was terrible. I like that it's clean and it has an edge to it. I love the black and red. So many sites are cartoonish. Yeah. Sharpness. I like sharpness. And like anything that I'm going to do with fantasy, I want to be correct. Like I want to, you know, I want to be accurate. So SweetSpotDFS has the word sweet spot in it. We're trying to hit the sweet spot, right? And sweet spot, hitting the sweet spot requires precision. Precision requires accuracy, neat thoughtfulness, like everything that I envisioned in this brand. I just want it to be focused on accuracy and precision. Okay. So for those that are in the chat, roll call number 2. Appreciate you that are participating in the chat. All you got to do, what do we got to tell me? I don't know what I want. Let's just make it easy. Just put in sweet spot. And I bring down the black of the last couple pages and the light just beams in my face. There we go. I was like, what am I going to get for AJ Love? And literally said AJ Love. Yeah, it's kind of funny. When I was asking, like SweetSpotDFS was a thoughtful name. Trying to figure out the name itself. I couldn't, oh man, I don't even really think there was another name that I wanted to call. I was trying to come up with a cool fantasy golf name. And I don't remember all the ones that were at the time. Like you obviously had the Pat Mayo Hour. You had things like, I mean, you had all the Roto sites. Like there's Roto Baller, Roto Grinders, Roto whatever. I can't remember all of them, but it's like I don't even know what the hell that means. Like Roto whatever. Like I didn't like that. I think DFS Karma was back then. Fantasy Degenerates was a thing. Still is a thing, but they were like one of the few people. What was Stochastic before Stochastic? They were all a part of a fantasy brand. I don't even remember. I don't remember. Anyways, I'm like, man, what would apply not only for golf, but for most things? And everything that I try to do is like, I'm trying to be very specific. So look at that. Jeff Archer, what's going on, man? I saw that you became a new subscriber. Appreciate that, by the way. Getting the first entry into the giveaway. So yeah, all things fun. So like, I really enjoy the art piece to all of this. So like, I will get very specific with what things look like this button, how it grows. Like if I didn't like that, maybe I change it white, but I probably won't. I like it how it is. These being gray, I could switch that to being red. Yeah. So basically what's going to happen, like what my website's going to look like is if you hit one of these buttons, I'm gonna might say course history up here, and what will happen is you'll get a report that will show up. You know, let's just say it's as big as this. A report will show up, and it'll be just like any of those other fantasy websites. You click in the criteria that you want to look up, and it will show you what the course history is for those golf courses. And that's all it will have on that one page. So a lot of this is just junk. Don't really care about it. Down here, God, that looks so good. It is so sharp how that looks behind a black background and on resolution like this. That's the other one thing that I will give the credit to the guy who built my logo, is he made it in such high resolution that whatever it is, it's still gonna look sharp. Like I do appreciate that. Jeff Archer, trying to wrap my head around your whole process. It is impressive. Thank you, sir. This is your time to ask away. Like I said, this is a lot of more about a hangout session for us. We can talk about anything, honestly. I'm just using the building a website as kind of my way of being productive while still being able to chat with you guys. So, did I get Lombardi in there? Yes, I did. Okay. AJ Love says, first time I watched you was like 4 years ago. I told my girlfriend we just have to follow these buckets, and she was like, what are buckets? And I said, I have no idea. Oh, that's so awesome. Oh, Awesemo was, yes, that's right. That's right. It was Awesemo. And I don't even know what the fuck that means either. Sorry for those that don't like swearing. I don't know what the hell that is. Awesemo. Like, it's awesome, right? But why Awesemo? Whatever. And Stochastic is also stupid too. My opinion, just a dumb name. Oh, let's see. Okay. I don't know what else. We can work on the footer, I guess. Sure, we can work on the footer. This is all great. Get in touch. There's no really getting in touch. I don't want. There's not an address that you can send to me. Let's look at some of these other ones. Ooh, a shop button. That'd be fun. Suppose I can change this down here. Do we have this hidden? Is that why it's gray? Actually, I don't mind if it's... Yeah, I don't want it gray. Let's see here. Okay. Update. Probably gonna update that. Facebook F. No, we don't want Facebook. Sure. Twitter, YouTube. And then add an item, and this can be Instagram. Make them red? I mean, the gray kind of looks... I kind of like the gray. What is this? 87, 87, 87. Ooh, I like that. That's my secondary color. That's right. I think I made that as my accent color. Sure. We just keep it gray? I think it's gray or white, right? White's pretty sharp. Kind of like white. Gray looks good. I think we'll keep it white. I want to do something like this. So content. Give me 2 seconds. Kind of like that, having like a different quote, and maybe I even put like quotes in there. Maybe instead we'll hit. Should I say we might hit? Or should I be bold and say we'll hit it? Well, maybe I'll just keep it bold. Okay, let's see. I lost track of chat. AJ, I'm still learning anything about golf DFS, and this has taught me a ton. It's made me nerd out. Amazing content and not 500 a year. That's true. It's not 500 a year. Yes, shop button would be great. That logo will sell. Eric, will the membership get us the website, or what does it get us? I was thinking about becoming a member too. How do I get the logo to be my DK logo? Oh, I can send that to you guys, by the way. I have always forgotten to do that. I can send you guys the logo right now if you want it. I think I actually have I want to say I have a specific logo just for how's it called? For, I want to say YouTube. YouTube's in my head. YouTube. It's DraftKings. I think I have one for DraftKings. I think it's just a smaller logo, I want to say. Yeah, if you want me to send it to you, I can send it to you. I got no issue with that. Here, let me double check. Oh, yep, I do. I have a DraftKings one. Okay, found it. Yeah, if you want it, I'll send it to you. Just email me. Email me at SweetSpotDFS saying, just put in the subject line that you want the DraftKings badge. If any of you guys want the DraftKings badge, I will give it to you. I keep mine black. It's just easier to read. Yeah, I forgot about that. You know, I'm going to say go bold. Oh, play on your name. Rep our set. Absolutely. Okay. Go back to AJ. Would you play a golfer with bad recent form but has good course history at the next tournament they are playing in? Okay. I have so many things open. So we're talking about Players Championship. Here, I'll swing that over here. So I have all these sheets, and I mean, what the bucket system does is it looks at how many people are coming in with bad course history and how many of them do well. So just last year, Scottie Scheffler won the Players Championship, right? He was first at the Players Championship. Now, he'd played it 2 times before that, a 70th and a 50, his average was 70th, but 55 is what he scored the year before. So if I scroll down to, this is my course history sheet. If I scroll down to Scottie Scheffler and I look at 2020, he had a 55th place. In 2021, he missed the cut. So that's where his average of 70 comes from. See that? And so when you go to 2023 and you look, you're like, oh God, yeah, Scottie doesn't have super good course history. And he didn't play here all that great last year, but he did have a 4th at the API. And like his recent form, see how good this is? Like Scottie had an average of a 7th place finish heading into that event over the last 8 weeks. That's really good recent form. So too was Tyrrell Hatton's. He had a 4th at API, and he had a 6th at the WM Phoenix Open, and then a 40th at Genesis. And that's not super great, but it's still good recent form. Now, that's not the end of the story. Remember, we need to build a lineup with 6 golfers. So what you see here is, well, let's see, of this column here for recent form, and I'm looking at the last 8 weeks. From recent form, how many other golfers have really good recent form that we could fit in a lineup? Well, there's Jason Day, Xander, Tony Finau, Max Homa, Hatton, and Scheffler. Okay? Here was your optimal lineup. It was from here on up. So it was Justin Suh on up. This was all in your optimal lineup right there. Except for this guy, Victor Hovland. He was not. That's your optimal lineup. Now, I also created a sweet spot optimal you can see in the greens. That's what these green colors here, that's a sweet spot optimal. And then the golfers that are in blue are your Millie Maker winning lineup. So you can also see the DK points scored right here. If we just pick golfers who had good and try to make a lineup with them. So I know we could probably do Scottie. We could do Tyrrell Hatton, because 7 and 16, you know, whatever. We can do those two. Scroll down. Can we do Max Homa at 99? Probably. Sure. Let's do Max Homa at 9,900. Scroll down. Oh, there's Finau too. What did Finau score? 89.5 points. He actually scored more points than Max Homa. So let's do Finau. And we scroll down and Jason Day. Now, this might be difficult. I have $13,900 that I can spend on. When you split that in half, that's basically 2 low 7K golfers. So technically, you could build these 4 golfers in a lineup together and grab, let's say, our best 7K golfer. There's Tom Hoagie at 74. Ooh, and Minwoo. Okay, I'm $800 over. So now I got to grab a 600. Okay, David Lingmerth. There we go. There's your lineup. Your lineup would have consisted of Jason Day, Finau, Scheffler, Hatton. That's really good recent form. 4 golfers with good recent form. But then how do you get to Lingmerth? How do you get to Lingmerth? That's always been my question to a lot of the high up streamers. How in the hell do you get to Lingmerth? And then at the same time, how do you get to Hoagie? How do you get to Hoagie? Hoagie didn't have good recent form coming into the tournament. He's obviously a good enough golfer. He's won a golf tournament before, but how do you get to Lingmerth to make that lineup work? You probably don't. And there's no other 6K golfer that you can actually make a lineup with those recent form golfers in it. So realistically, you can only build a lineup with maybe 3 good recent form golfers in it for last year, and then you just got to mix and match the rest. But like, when it comes to the best course history, I guess if I put a recent form on this and we look top to bottom, Hendrith had 1. Actually, why is this not color coded? I'm so thrown off by this. I guess I was lazy.
Smoothly when you know the right steps. With Asana, you can coordinate tasks across teams.
No, we don't want to listen to no advertisements, please. I'm gonna have to get off of the computer here shortly, but I just want to, I'll finish this and then I'll wrap it up. But look at course history. Yeah, so your best course history would be Matsuyama down here. I mean, it's difficult to determine who has really best course history, but like, yeah, JT, you would have wanted to play him last year. Same goes with Rory, Adam Scott, most likely. Those guys all missed the cut or finished really bad. Same with Will Zalatoris. So yeah, just for last year, course history didn't look that great. Just for last year. And you would have been better selecting like 3 golfers with good recent form. 2022, not really the case. Bad recent form coming in. And really not really good course history either. But that was also that very windy year. 2021, decent course history. Pretty good recent form. So, yeah. I don't know. It's a mixed bag, man. It's all about like the buckets. You choose 3 from good recent form, 3 from good course history, or 3 from decent course history, and then you just go from there. That's why I like the buckets so much. You know, like if you look at the top 20 golfers, here's your top 20 of best course history. 3. This is from 2020, by the way. 3 of them are in the optimal lineup, and even if you stretch it to the top 24 with course history, you get 4. That was 2020, and then recent form. I mean, Paul Casey had really good recent form. And then you also have Westwood. And so you kind of have an overlap there. So in 2020, it was recent form, or it was course history that you wanted to play. Not so much recent form. 2022 doesn't really count. But let's do it this way. So really good course history. If we're looking at the top 20, here you go. Here's your top 20 in course history. Hoagie was in the optimal lineup. And so too was Hideki Matsuyama. So 2 golfers with the best course history in the field. And then if we go recent form, average, you actually get 4 guys that were in the GPP winning lineup, but only 2 in the top 20. 20 would be right there. Only 2 with good recent form. And if you want to stretch it out, how many more? 26, the top 26. You get Justin Suh, who is also part of the optimal lineup. So it's a mixed bag. 2 from course history, 4 from recent form in 2023. If you flip it and you go to 2020, you wanted 4 with good course history and only 2 with good recent form. So that's why we look at the buckets, man. That's why we look at the buckets. Buckets will let us know where to select, you know, course history, how many from course history and how many from recent form. And then you just go from there. You just pick your, I mean, that's where the magic happens, is then you have to pick the right guys. The bucket system isn't going to tell you the right golfers to select, but it will look at the buckets and say, hey, you want X amount from this and X amount from that, and then you go from there. So anyways, I gotta cut the stream short. Actually, it's not really short. We're almost at 2 hours. I will answer any more questions. Let me read the chat again. Makes sense, AJ. Thank you. Is it rare for players with bad rounds to make comebacks? No. It's rare for like a large volume of golfers to make a comeback. One or two, though, yeah, we've seen that happen plenty of times. And remember, everyone has usually one bad round in a round of golf. Like your best golfers, if you look at any top 10 leaderboard, if I were to go to 2022, that's the wind one. I don't want that one. 2023. Very rarely, you see how Scotty Scheffler at the Players Championship, he shot all rounds in the 60s. Very rarely you can have that. But if you just look at Tom Hoge, you see this? 78 in round one. Matsuyama, 74 in round one. We have a 75. So there's three guys that had pretty bad starting starts compared to the other guys in the top. And then they just had like one really good round somewhere to come back to be inside the top leader of the leaderboard. So yeah, it's possible. We take a look. How many guys shot 60s after a bad 70? Dietrich, Hoagie, Shano, but then none of these. So there's three guys, and I don't even know how many good golfers here. Rory's one of them, by the way. Eesh. Same with Matt Fitzpatrick. It's doable. It's doable. And this is just the Players Championship, but you're going to find that looking at everything else. So if you want to hold on to hope, do so. All right, guys, I'm going to take off. I'll give you another roll call here. I appreciate you guys being here. So just say ta-ta for now. I imagine I have Daniel still here. Lombardi will be here, and so will AJ. Go ahead, say ta-ta for now. All right, Mr. Bold, I have sent you the badge that you can upload to your DraftKings account. Let me know if it doesn't work. It should, but let me know if it doesn't. Ta-ta for now. There we go. We like seeing tatas in the chat. Jeff Archer. Yeah. You too, man. I'll put you in here. Lombardi, Lee, and AJ, I know you guys are here. I'm trying to end the stream. Does that get your attention? There we go. There's Lombardi. AJ, I know you're out there. Come on. All right. I'm sure he'll come through. But for now, ta-ta. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.